All right, so one of the things that I like to talk about is the way that I use the term voucher, and the other term that's been used a lot is education savings account. And so I differentiate between the two. And so let me explain, and I'll actually start, this is different from how I plan to start, but I really like the word prudent and its use in the question in the way it was posed. You all realize, this is going to be review, that there are 4 different levels of spending. If you imagine 2 different axes, one axis would be your resources and then other people's resources, and then the other axis would be your consumption versus other people's consumption. You have 4 quadrants that are created by those. And so the most prudent use of money is always your resources spent for your consumption. If you're spending other people's resources for your consumption, you're going to be pretty generous to yourself. If you spend your money for other people's consumption, you're going to be pretty prudent, but the quality of the consumption isn't going to be too good. If you spend other people's resources for other people's consumption, you have entered the least prudent means of using resources. The government spending is using other people's resources for other people's consumption. And so if we really wanted to be prudent, which is what the question was about, wouldn't we try to set up a policy in which somebody spends their own resources for their own consumption? And so that's why I support education savings accounts, which would create this environment in which I am paying for my neighbor's education because it's in my interest as a taxpayer that my neighbor be educated. And so what I want to do is I want to match that neighbor's unique and specific educational needs with the best provider of the education service for the most prudent use and sense of our resources. That's what we're going to try to set up. And so that's something I support, but I think that people get really nervous about it because it's something that it's something that we do in other areas. So if you really think about it, when I pay my tax dollars to take care of somebody else's health, I don't only give them one option. They actually get to use that resource for a myriad of options that they have from which to choose. The most popular programs in terms of policy and education in our country have all been school choice programs. The GI Bill is the most popular one. In Oklahoma, we have something called the Lindsay Henry Nicole Scholarship. So in that one case, my tax dollars, if a person is developmentally disabled, will provide that environment. And then we also have the tax opportunity, or the tax credit for education opportunity. Julie will correct me, Senator Daniels will correct me. And that is an opportunity in which I can actually designate where my tax dollars are going to educate my neighbor if I so choose and get a tax credit for that. So there are some options, but those are options that I think we can expand, and we can do it in such a way that it's a win-win-win for everybody involved. So, thank you.